So number 13. When tzitzis is affixed to the garment, it must be total of 12 thumb breadth in length, right? As we said before. Okay, 10 thumb breadth. So you have thumb, like this is the breadth, like this. This is the width. So basically, as you can understand, it's like minimum requirement. It's very short, right? So let's see. So when the tzitzis is affixed to the garment, it must be total of 12 thumb breadths in length. Okay. This is this year discussed the halachos that apply when some of the tzitzis were severed, right? Severed, possible, after they had been affixed properly. So one more time scenario, they were affixed properly, and then something happened down the road. Commentary. Note that the string refers to the beginning. Note that the strings in double quotes refers to in the beginning of the CF are the 4 long tzitzis string that hang on the corner of the garment, not the 8 shorter strings that result from the doubling of those threads. The lengths that are mentioned here therefore apply to the strings as a whole and must take into account that each string has 2 ends hanging out from tzitzis, right? In the tzitzis. Later in the sea of the halacha will be described in the terms of 8 short strings as well. Okay. Basically, they say what to look for. Continue. A tzitzis on which one of the 4 strings are fixed to each corner. So we have 4, and then when we double, that's how we get 8, right? Just a second, sorry. At tzitzis on which one of the 4 tzitzis are fixed to each corner of the garment was severed, they are doubled to produce a total of 8 short strings. Okay, that's what we do, and there remained after it was severed enough string to make a bow. So if you can have a bow, right? So it's still considered to be long enough. Commentary. The minimum length refers to the length of the loose hanging strings, and does not take into account the length of the part that threads within a braided portion. So just so we know, so we're talking about this one, the threads, not the nuts. So from the nuts and on, like how long these pieces are going to be. So if you have problem with the nuts, that's a big problem. Okay, so we're talking about these strings that are hanging. Okay, so one more time. So basically, if you still can make a bow, so it's still a good tzitzis. So which is I don't know, maybe an inch. Okay, we'll see. This measure being equal to 4 thumb breadths. Okay. So do they translate into inches? No. Okay. See Chiddushei HaRim commentary. There Chiddushei HaRim. Here's inches. Okay. Chiddushei HaRim explained that this opinion that enough for a bow is equivalent to 4 thumb breadths between 3.2 and 3.8 inches. Do we need that much to make a bow? Interesting. Okay. 3.2 to 3. So basically, like I was like this. So I thought like yeah. But it's possible still make a bow with a 1 inch. So if you try, like I think you can do. But they say, okay, they said 3.2, 3.8 inches. Okay. According to Biur Halacha, however, the enough for a bow is no more than 2 thumb breadths, between 1.6 and 1.9 inches, which makes sense to me. Like that's what I thought. Okay, so Bir Halacha is a work of Affixed, just so you know. Right? Bir Halacha. So 1.6, 1.9 inches. So I mean, like this. So I mean, it's very possible to make a ball. It's very possible. Okay. Or even so there are two opinions. So Chaye Adam say it's 4 thumb breasts, right? And Mishnah Brura says quotes some other opinion that it goes like half of the size. Okay. So basically, so in case of the need, so you can always rely on this Mishnah Brura minimum requirement. Okay. Even if 2 strings are severed, but each of them had the 4 thumb breasts remaining, and the other 2 strings are complete, their length being the proper measure, 12 thumb breasts, the Tzitzis are valid. So what does it mean? Let's try to understand why they say that the 2 are different from 1. So one side, one more time. Or even if the 2 strings severed, so 2 probably on the same side, I guess, like from the same side of the nut, right? Severed. But each of them had 4 thumb breasts remain. Okay, so 4, or as Mishnah Brura says, Bir Halacha said 2. Okay, little remain. And the other 2 strings are complete. Yeah. So it's for sure on one side. So on each side you have 4 strings, 2 severed, 2 still normal lengths. So they say that it's a valid. However, if 3 or 4 strings are severed, even there is a remainder on each of those 3 strings, 4 hand breasts of length, or Mishnah Brura 1.6, let's say, and the 4th string is complete, or if only 1 string was severed, but there is but there did not remain at least the length of the 4 thumb breasts. We're going to explain. Sorry, it's all of the like very long sentences. Even though the other 3 are still complete, the Tzitzis are nevertheless be treated as invalid. Okay, so what does it mean? So we say if one severed, but it has like minimum requirement, no problem. If 2 severed and they have minimum required, no problem. If 3, now it's between 3 or 4, it's majority. So they say it is a problem. Okay. 1 second, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, so they say it is a problem. First incomplete. So, or the only one was severed, or in another scenario, or 1 was severed, but it's only a little piece remained, so it's not kosher. Okay. One second. I just want to make sure. So it's if majority is severed, right? So even though there is minimum length left, or if even 1 severed but less than minimum requirement left, so it's not kosher. Except in a pressing situation. Okay, so there is exception. For example, when there is no other tzitzis available. Okay, 88. The Shulchan Aruch, Mishnah Brura, and Bir Halacha, they're for detailed exposition of this halacha. You know what? It's going to take us a very long time. Let's stop here because it's very long. So in Beezrat HaShem, we're going to stop. Do it next time to finish. Okay, so let me stop recording and 1 second.